Things I've learned from my fitness journey so far. I've been taking my fitness journey for the past 6 months to help with my anxiety and depression, and so far I'm amazed at my results. And here are a list of things that I've learned so far in no particular order. Number one, enjoy the journey. For me, it wasn't so much about the way I look. It was more about the way I was feeling each and every day. And instead of expecting my body to look a certain type of way at the end of a given time, I was actually having fun, working out every single day, enjoying going up in my reps, going up in my weights, walking a little bit more, running a little bit more. The days when I didn't do as well, it's like, but then the days I did do good, it was way better. So just enjoying the fitness journey and knowing this is a thing that there's no end. It's something you're supposed to do for the rest of your life. Number two, loving and appreciating my body type. One of the things that bothered me in the past all the time was the feeling of wanting to be big, wanting to be huge, and is the reason why I was never able to cut to the body fat percentage I ever wanted to, because as I was getting lower, I'm seeing my muscle mass shrink a little bit, I'm feeling smaller. But I had to learn a lot about body positivity, learn that I look great no matter where I am in my fitness journey. Whether it's the first day that I first started and I'm out of shape, I still look great. And whether it's right now, I look great too. When it was in the middle, I look great. And it was really practicing body positivity that helped me throughout the whole process. Number four, calories. Counting your calories is so important to knowing what you're doing with your fitness journey. I've always been in the dark when I would exercise. I would not know how long it would take me to lose this weight, how long it would take me to look good, or what I'm doing, whether I'm doing well or not. There was no way for me to track my progress, but counting my calories really helped me. That's actually one of the things between walking every day and then counting my calories. These are the two things that really change fitness for me. The last one was actually number three. This one is number four, which is different types of calories. 100 calories in a bag of chips is much different than 100 calories in an apple. Knowing that difference was important in me creating my meal plans. Knowing that difference was the importance in me not starving to death, because eating healthier foods or foods high in fiber that are low in calories help me sustain my hunger. But at the same time, I'm eating a lot of food, so I feel that full feeling. And not only that, there's different nutrients in fruits and vegetables and grains and all these things that you need besides energy, besides protein, besides carbs and sugar. We need vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K. We need potassium. We need all these things, and it's beyond freaking protein and sugar and carbs. Being aware of what they're putting in our foods. Our foods are super drugged with sugar. We're being crazy drugged. Sugar is the craziest drug, and they add it to everything for us to get addicted. But not only that, looking at fat-free or sugar-free things, they have the most horrible shit in there. You might as well eat the actual sugary thing than freaking these artificial sweeteners and things like that are destroying your gut health, making my stomach hurt. Next one on the list, I was eating way too many carbs. But that's how it was taught in school, bro. They made that dumbass pyramid and they put at the bottom that you're supposed to be overly consuming mad grains, mad bread, mad rice, mad pasta. And that's the worst shit for you. All it is a complex sugar. I still eat carbs, but it's a little more low carb than a high carb diet, which I was on. For example, in the past, I would make 2 eggs and then I would have 4 or 5 slices of bread. Now I would make more 5 eggs and I'll have 2 slices of bread. So I just lowered my carb intake like crazy and upped my protein intake. I was also drinking way too many of my sugars and way too many of my calories. Weight loss was extremely easy for me the moment I just drank freaking water, bro. Like, I would love drinking juices all day, every day, not knowing that I'm putting on thousands of calories during my day in pure sugar, wondering why I feel like absolute shit every single day. And then on top of that, because of how sugary my beverages were, it would make me want to eat more sugary foods. Another thing I really enjoyed was just learning about my body, learning about my genetics, learning about the different parts of my body, really going in, learning about nutrients, what I need to eat to help me, what I need to eat for my immune system. And honestly, I love learning. If you're a person that loves learning, I didn't even expect how much I would learn within my fitness journey. And I think that makes it really fun. Another thing I learned on my fitness journey, we're on number 9 now, I believe, is the mind-body connection. I've already been a pretty spiritual person, so it was always about mind, body, and soul, but I've always only had the mind and soul. You know, I'm working on my mind. I'm reading all that. I'm spiritual. I'm doing my meditations and all of that. But I'm ignoring my body. I'm ignoring my body completely. And now I feel like I finally got that trifecta that motherfuckers is like talking about since ancient days, the mind, body, and soul. So it just helped me be more connected into my body. I know when I'm not feeling right in terms of not just emotionally, but my body feeling right. What I eat that makes me sick. What I eat that breaks me out. What I eat that makes me feel lethargic. And just having that body connection now, I really feel like I locked it up as a human being. And number 10, the reason why all fitness advice kind of sounds a little different, kind of sounds like it's contradictory, is because we're all different, unique human beings that all came from different geological areas, that all have different genetics, and no two of us are alike. What works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me.